Hey there, welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm excited to share with you an automation that I'm going to build out in make.com over here that will automatically get new form entries submitted through Fillout and put them into an Airtable. This is a pretty simple automation to create, and I'm going to be doing this specifically for my Skool community. Every new person who joins automatically gets my form, which is just basically asking some simple questions. I'm looking to get more feedback and do some market research, and then I want to go ahead and put those into an Airtable for later follow-up. So I'm using Fillout to do this. There's a link in the description below. This is a great platform which is better than JotForm in many ways. It can do automations, it can even create PDFs and invoices, and you can accept payments directly through the form platform as well. It's completely free to get started forever. And then they also have paid plans starting at $19 per month. Again, link in the description below if you want to get started. And with that being said, I'm just going to log into my account using Gmail. We'll just log in real quick. And I'll just take you through the form that I've created for my Skool community. Again, you're welcome to join my Skool community. We've got over 1,000 members in here at the time of recording. It's completely free to join. I provide a lot of value inside here, so go ahead, check out the link in the description. And we're just going to come into the form, which is right here. Nice thing about Fillout is that it's really easy to create these forms, and you can just drag and drop the different questions that you want to ask. So I've got name, email, phone number. Most importantly, how did you discover my Skool community? So they've got different options to select from here, and you can customize the theme over here as well. Change the colors, change the way it looks if you want to add some images in here. And yeah, so this is what I'm using to create the form. And then once they hit submit, if they say they want to schedule an AI strategy call, then it will take them to the calendar. Otherwise, it will just take them straight to the thank you page. And this is another nice thing about Fillout, is that you can actually integrate your calendar into this as well. If you want to use cal.com, that's available only on the premium version, so you will need to upgrade to the paid plan. But I've just got my Google Calendar integrated in here, so they can quickly and easily schedule a call directly from my form once they fill it out, and then we'll go into the thank you page right here. So once this is filled out, I just want to automatically put them into an Airtable. So we're going to be using make.com in order to do this. It will be a very simple automation to build. So I'm just going to log into my account real quick. So you can see here, watch for new responses using Fillout, and then you can take some sort of action. So that would be the trigger in this case, and then the action would be putting it into an Airtable. Really simple. So I'm just going to click on create a scenario up here in the upper right, and we will simply drop in a Fillout module right here. So there it is, Fillout forms. We're going to watch for new responses. That's the webhook. We'll just say Skool form webhook, and then we will click on create a connection, and we'll link it up to Fillout. So all I have to do here is sign into my account to authorize access to make.com through Fillout. So I'm just going to authorize access here. Now we've got it connected up here, and then I will also need to select my form. So I'm just going to click on save there, and that will save, and now we've got the webhook. So every time I get a new submission, which we're going to test out in this video briefly, I will add that into an Airtable. So the next step is simply going to be to create the Airtable. So we're going to create a record in Airtable. So in order to get started, we're just going to build an app right here. I will need to select the workspace, so I'm just going to put this under the Skool community workspace, and then I'm just going to add in the different fields here. So in this case, we've got name, notes, assignee, status, attachments, and attachment summary. These ones we definitely don't need, so I'm just going to delete these real quick. So I'm just going to add this, and then email is going to be the email field, so that's going to be specifically for emails. And then phone number, so we can put in the person's phone number. This just makes it a lot easier to keep track of all this stuff. How did you discover my Skool community? So in that case, we would just put that under discovery. So that would just be single line text. And then we're going to add another field here, which is why did you decide to join? What are some common tasks you want to automate? Which tools are you using? Monthly income online. So that's an important question. This one's going to be, what's your monthly income? So that would be monthly income, because I just want to gauge how ready they are to get started with the AI automations. If they're not making anything online, then it doesn't really make sense to get started automating their business, because they need to actually scale that up first and then think about automation. So that's an important question to ask. And actually, I'm just going to put those other ones back in here while we're at it real quick. So join, discovery, and then also monthly income. We'll just put income here, right? So that's pretty much all there is to it. And then also, would you like to schedule a discovery call? So we're going to add that one in here as well. That's just going to be a simple yes or no. So that would most likely be multi-select, or we'll just put single line text for now. That should be good for now. And we can always fill this out more later, but I just want to get something real basic set up to start to see how it works. So now that that's done, we're just going to come back over here and we're going to select that base and table that we've just created. So this one I still need to save. It's going to be called Skool Community Form, right? Skool Community Form right there. And then we're going to select the table as well. So that's just table 1. And then from here, we can simply drag and drop in the answers from the Fillout form over here to put it into Airtable. So how did you discover? We're going to put that down here. What's your current monthly income? We'll drag that into the income field. What's some tasks that you want to automate? I'll add that later. We're going to add in name, email, phone number right there, and then also discovery call as well. So would you like to schedule a free discovery call? It'll just put in all the answers right there. And then join. So now I can just turn this on to run immediately as data arrives. Obviously, I will need to save this first. I'm just going to give it a name. So we're going to call it Fillout to Airtable. There we go. We're going to save that. And then I'm just going to turn this on so that it automatically runs every time the form is submitted, and we can set the maximum runs to start per minute. And we're going to test this out. So I'm just going to come back to my form. We're going to preview it. So here we go. Just going to start the form. My name's Mike. Going to put hello@gmail.com as my email. How did you discover the community? It would have been through YouTube, like many of you watching this now. Which common tasks do you want to automate? I can select as many of these as I want, or just say all of the above. I want to save time with automations. I'm currently using Make, NAN, Zapier, ChatGPT, Gemini, and Claude. So all of them. And on a scale from 1 to 10, how motivated are you to start learning AI automation skills? That would be a 9 for me. Would you rather do everything yourself or work with me to build automations for you? Let's say work together. What's your monthly income online? That would be about $1,000 to $5,000. Many of the people that are filling out the form are still in the very low end of this bracket, so they're not really making very much online. So in that particular case, it doesn't really make a lot of sense to use AI automations. In most cases, if you're in this bracket, there's really no sense to book a call. But if you're in the upper end of this range, then it probably makes sense to book a call, right? So I'm just going to say yes, please. I would like to book a free AI strategy call. So we're going to click on next, and then I can select the date and time that I want to book the call. We'll enter our information here, and I'm just going to put my actual email address so that I get the email notification, which is another thing that you can do through Fillout as well. We'll click continue. It will schedule the call, and boom, thank you. And I can actually go ahead and check my email. We should have received an automated reply. And we can also look in the Airtable, and sure enough, there it is. All of the information has been added into the Airtable. I will need to add the other fields, but for now, this is just fine. Now, every time someone fills out the form, it will automatically put them into Airtable. This is just a very, very simple example of a 2-part module automation, just taking the responses from Fillout and putting them into an Airtable. And then from there, if I want to actually get that record, I could do search records or get a record. In this case, I'm just going to do search records, and I would need to add like a status field over here as well. So I could just put status, and then that would be a single select right here, and we can put either to do or done for sending the emails. And then we could actually just add in the formula right here, which would be, I think it's like status equals to do or something like that. So then everybody that has that status, then they could be sent an email using something like Email Octopus or MailChimp. You could send an email to every new member and then just, encourage them to book a call or something along those lines. So we'll save that for later. For now, I just want the form entries to go into Airtable so that I have an easy way to preview everybody that's filled out the form. This is for everybody that joins my Skool community. I'm just looking to do market research and get responses from people so that I can learn exactly what they need help with in terms of AI automations. And then it's also really great for scheduling calls from here as well. So if they say that they want to schedule a call, it goes to this page. Otherwise, it just goes straight to the ending thank you page right there. So that's really easy to do within Fillout. And they have automations that you can set up within here as well. So again, there's a link in the description below if you want to get started with Fillout. And it's completely free to get started. If you do want to upgrade, it starts at $19 a month all the way up to like $250 a month. But on the free plan, that includes up to 1,000 responses per month. And you can also create like invoices, and you can accept payments directly through here as well. And importantly, it also includes integrations like Airtable, Google Sheets, Notions, and webhooks, which you can use within Make.com. Or you can actually integrate these directly from, I've already got my Google Calendar connected for scheduling the calls. And I can also connect Airtable directly through here as well. All I'd have to do is select Skool Community Form and then grant access. And then I can just automatically add the entries into an Airtable directly from within Fillout. So I don't even need to use the Make.com automation in this particular case. I can just say create a record and then finish setup and publish. That's one of the really nice things about Fillout, is that they've got the integrations built in here, and we're going to see if it adds it in automatically. So once again, I'm just going to fill out this form. There we go. How do you discover the community? Skool. I want to save time with automations. Which tools are you using? Just Make.com. Blah, blah, blah. And no thanks. This time it's just going to go straight to the thank you page. And it should automatically add that person into Airtable if everything worked correctly. And sure enough, boom, there we go. So it's adding it in. And as you can see, it's just adding the information in here. I don't even have to use Make.com, which is great because that reduces the amount of runtime that I'm using. Over here, you only get a certain amount of runtime depending on whether you're on the free plan or the paid plan. Looks like I've got about 10,000 credits left for this month. And I have a lot of other scenarios built out in here as well. Everything from automatically sending emails to my Skool members, to social media video content creation, AI resume system, automate responses to business emails, which I should probably turn back on again so that it runs automatically. I can auto reply to comments on Instagram. So that's another one that I've got. And all of these templates are available pretty much for free inside my Skool community. So all you have to do is, once you sign up completely free, you come into Classroom, and then you'll go down to Make.com automation templates, and I've got a lot of the templates available in here. All you have to do is click to get the DFY template, and it will take you over to my Gumroad page where you can basically get it for free or pay whatever you want. Like I say, we've got 1,000 members in here. It's growing fast. Conversion rate's actually 25% right now, which is really, really good. That's, I would say, above average for a free community. So feel free to join the Skool community, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. And with that being said, thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next tutorial. Signing off.